Here again, 7:38. Good Thursday morning to you. Time to talk a little hockey as the NOJHL regular season is about to begin. Coach and General Manager Ryan Wood in studio again with us this morning. Good morning, Ryan.
Morning, Ferg.
Alongside his fellow Manitoban, Greg Mackle, in there. So tomorrow night in Powassan. Saturday night back home for the home opener against the French River Rapids. And there's a tailgate party going on Saturday afternoon that'll involve you and the players and...
Yeah, I think between 4 and 5 of the players and coaching staff will be out and about, and fans can come out, sign some, get some autographs from some of the boys, and meet some of the players and look at their faces and kind of get to know them a little bit.
Get to know them, pose for selfies. We'll have the chip truck will be out there, the ice cream truck will be out there. We'll have a whole lot of fun. Play some games and whatnot. That should be a lot of fun leading into the home opener on Saturday.
Which is 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Yeah, note the start time. We usually play 7:30. This is 7 o'clock on Saturday night. So make sure you...
Now, Ryan just tell me I haven't looked at the schedule too closely, but more games on Saturday this year than
Fridays.
Usually Friday was our night, but...
this year we're trying Saturday as the home night. Matter of fact, the league kicks off tonight, right? Rayside Balfour plays tonight?
Yeah, Rayside's on the docket tonight. I can't remember who they play, but yep, they're on the docket for sure.
So the boys ready to go? Everybody excited? Or adrenaline starting to surge?
Yeah, I think everything's starting to come in full circle here. The guys are working hard in practice and just buying into the simple concepts that we're trying to teach them right now. And as stated in the last one, we got a young hockey team with some veteran sprinkled in there, but we're just trying to get the young guys understanding what it takes to battle and compete every night to be successful in this league.
So last weekend, the Cochrane Classic, Ryan, you guys played pretty well. That Kingston team's pretty tough. You played them pretty good, and there was no blowouts. You must have been pretty happy, I guess, for first time in a real game.
Yeah, I was okay with everything. The defensive aspect of our games need to get rounded off a little bit, but we've been working on that in practice this week, and we'll continue to do so as we progress here. But the compete levels and just the offensive capabilities from our forwards were pretty good. And I mean we were tinkering with the lineup throughout the weekend, giving guys a good hard look to see if they're going to make our hockey club. And some guys stuck it out, some guys didn't, and we've got what we've got now to start the year, and we're going to roll with the punches of these guys.
But when you look during the game, you didn't think you were overmatched or anything, or you didn't?
We got off to a really slow start against Kingston. I think that the speed was just, they were really quick. And
Kingston was playing their sixth game.
They had 6 games together. They had about 7 veterans in the lineup. So, I mean, they had a pretty good roster put together against us. And they got off to a pretty commanding lead, and the guys really showed a lot of gumption and battled back to get the game, close again and respectable. And we were really happy with, the third period we put together, and that was the goal, go in there, win the third, and see what happens, and we did. So, we just built on that, and then had 2 really competitive games with Cochrane where, we a bounce here, a bounce there, could have went in our direction. So, and then the Espanola game, we didn't have a veteran lineup in. We gave our rookies a good go and a good look, and then they came out on top of the W. So
they battled back.
They worked really hard. They got down 2-0, came back, scored 3 straight, and we won a hockey game there. So we were happy with things, and the biggest thing that we're really excited about is the young guys that we got on our team. Obviously the veterans, they're veterans. They know what they need to do, but it's the young guys that are gonna be that difference maker for our hockey club this year.
Now, about a week ago, you named Marshall Nicotin as a team captain. Yesterday, you handed out some more letters for jerseys. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, we gave the 3 A's to Max Cavallini, Tyler Fife, and Sam Elwood, who's a new guy from down south that played in the OJ for the Lindsay Muskies last year. So, the kids in the locker room tend to gravitate to certain players, and those are 3 of them for sure that the guys are really chumming along with.
So back-to-back nights, you're going with 2 goaltenders then, Ryan? How are you going to work that?
I'm not sure. We'll take it day by day. Unfortunately, over the weekend, Jesse Hodgson, who is our number 1 goalie right now, he hurt his groin, so I had to get on the phone and find another goalie to come up for the weekend. So I got an American kid from Maine coming up that played prep school at Brewster. His name is Joe Benedito. Don't know a whole lot about Joe. We're going to see him tonight in practice for the first time. He just got to town yesterday, so yeah, we'll see how things go there. But Ty Sparling will likely get obviously he'll get a start, and then we'll go from there. And Ty's played in the league before, so he played 5 games last year with Iroquois Falls, so he understands what it takes to be a goalie in this league. So it'll be a good opportunity for him to showcase what he's got and go from there.
So you open up against Powassan, so that's not going to be easy, right?
No, I think Powassan's changed a little bit. They don't have a ton of returning players, but as always, they always seem to find a way, guys, right? Yeah, for sure, with their relationship with North Bay and stuff.
And no doubt they'll have some kind of banner raising ceremony.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will.
Yeah. Well, talking to Gab Rowe, I guess they're doing a ring ceremony for everybody. So, so Gab had mentioned that to me yesterday at practice. So I mean,
welcome to the league, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the rings, and this is what it takes to win one, and all that good stuff.
Right on. Should be a whole lot of it. It's going to be
now,
cool.
one thing about playing on the road this year is you're a bigger team than you have been in the past, so you're not going to be intimidated.
No, I don't think so. I think our guys' compete levels will be there every night, and they're going to utilize their size to their advantage. And we got some big boys on the point, and as long as they use their size to their advantage, I think it'll be definitely a good thing.
But I guess getting used to the speed, like you say, right?
100%. The speed is different than playing midget AAA or junior C or wherever these guys are coming from. It's an adjustment, and I think that they saw that over the weekend and realized that I'm not far off here, or I'm good to go and I'm ready to go. So,
but the good thing is, all the other young kids and all the other teams in the league are going to go through these growing pains early as well.
For sure. Everybody's probably in the same boat at this stage in the game. I mean, if you're not bringing in young kids to develop and work with over the course of the season, well, I mean, what are we here for, right? So,
for a development league.
That's it. So
Friday night, tomorrow night in Powassan, 7 o'clock puck drop for that one. There's always a good contingent of Kirkland Lakers make the road trip down to Powassan. Then Saturday, the home opener, 7 o'clock against the French River Rapids. Don't forget about the tailgate party. Happens at the Stan Johnston Mini Soccer Field. Starts at 4 o'clock. We hope to have some music. There'll be the chip truck. There'll be face painting, balloons for the kids, autographs, pose for selfies.
Don't forget a bouncy castle.
Bouncy castle will be there. It'll be a whole lot of fun. We'll get Greg going in the bouncy castle.
Dude, I'm telling you, I call the cops. Keep the music down. I'm just down the street.
He lives just down the street, so if it gets too loud,
I will shut it down.
The grumpy old man at the top of the hill is going to call the cops on him.
He must have forgot where his friendly Manitoba license plate were.
Does not apply.
Unfriendly Manitoba on his. Thanks for doing this, Ryan. Have a whole lot of fun. Best of luck as we crack the ice on a new season in the NOJHL.
Thanks for having me again.
All right. Ryan Wood, coach and GM of the Kirkland Lake Gold Miners. He'll be out with bells on Saturday at the tailgate party, 4 o'clock at the Stan Johnston Mini Field. All right.
101.5 CJKL FM.